Hey, and welcome to this morning's Dreamfuel breathwork and visualization session designed for you to win the day before it even starts. I'm Alex, and I'll be your guide this morning. I have 2 decades of experience coaching and guiding breathwork and visualization with elite performers from professional sport to the C-suite of the Fortune 500. Today's session will consist of 5 phases. Visualizing yourself at the peak of a mountain. You can do this practice seated or lying down, wherever you feel most supported, and somewhere that you're not going to be disturbed. All breathing today will be done through the mouth, using what we call the power breath, where you'll imagine yourself holding a straw in your mouth, pulling the air in through the straw and pushing it out through the straw. Our first and final phases will be the same, breathing deeply and gently in through the straw for 4 seconds and gently out through the straw for 7 seconds. This will be at an intensity of 4 out of 10, with 10 being high and 1 being low. Phase 2 will step up to an intensity of level 6 out of 10, and we'll breathe in powerfully through the straw for 4 seconds and out through the straw for 4 seconds. Full, powerful inhales, expanding the belly fully and squeezing all of the air out on the exhales, pulling the belly in firmly towards the spine. Phase 3 will speed things up to 3 seconds in through the straw, 3 seconds out through the straw at an intensity level of 7 out of 10. And phase 4 will speed things up one more time to 2 seconds in through the straw, 2 seconds out through the straw at an intensity level of 8 out of 10. And our final phase, phase 5, will revert back to 4 seconds in through the straw and 7 seconds out through the straw, with the intensity again dropping back to about a 4 out of 10. So before we get started, if anybody has any neurological, cardiovascular or breathing issues such as asthma or is pregnant, dial back on the intensity of the practice today. Any of the higher rounds 2, 3 or 4, dial back the intensity to about 30 to 40% of what I'll guide you through. Okay, so find yourself into your position where you feel comfortable, where you won't be disturbed. Headphones are recommended, and let's dive in. So let's begin by sinking into the breath, letting the belly fully expand on the inhale and fully collapse on the exhale. We'll start our first round at 4 seconds inhale, 7 seconds exhale in 20 seconds. Right now, just dial yourself into the breath. If your mind wanders at all in this practice, which it will, you are human, just bring it back consistently to the rise and fall of the breath and the tempo that you're on, which I will guide you through. We'll start our first breathing pattern in for 4 and out for 7 in 3, 2, 1, in for 4, 3, 2, 1, out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in for 4, 3, 2, 1, out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in for 4, 3, 2, 1, out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep breathing at that same tempo, keep it going. You arrive before the world does. The mountain air is cool against your face, thin and pure, carrying a crispness that wakes something ancient in you. You're seated at the very peak, boots planted firmly against solid rock, spine tall, shoulders open. The horizon stretches in every direction. A seamless, uninterrupted 360 degrees of valleys, ridgelines, rivers glinting in the early light. The sky is impossibly clear. Pale gold gathers at the edge of the earth as the sun begins its slow ascent. A low current of wind brushes across your cheeks, slipping under your jacket collar, alive but not harsh. It carries the faint scent of pine and stone, warmed by yesterday's light. Your chest rises slowly. The air is cool as it enters, filling you completely. It settles deep, expanding your ribs steady and unhurried. You release it. Your body softens into the surface beneath you. Solid granite, textured and real. Your palms rest against it, rough and grounding. The mountain holds you without effort. There's no wobble here, no uncertainty. Far below, a hawk circles in silence, wings cutting clean arcs through open space. Somewhere in the distance, wind moves through trees in a long, low whisper. The world is waking. But up here, you're already awake. Energy hums quietly under your skin. It's not frantic, it's not restless, it's alive. You take another slow breath, feeling the coolness sharpen your focus, clearing any residue or sleep or distraction. Each inhale gathers presence. Each exhale releases hesitation. You're already at the top, and the day has not yet begun. We'll start to increase our pace. Breathing in for 4, out for 4. We'll increase the intensity to 6 out of 10 in 3, 2, 1. In, out, 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 out. 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 Keep it going. The light strengthens. As the sun climbs, the world below becomes clearer. Valleys that were once shadowed, now defined in detail. Trails winding through forests, rivers carving through stone. You shift your gaze behind you, toward the terrain you've already crossed. It stretches wide and undeniable. You see the steep ascents you once doubted you could finish, the loose gravel that tested your footing, the storms that forced you to crouch low and keep moving when visibility dropped to nothing. You remember the strain in your legs, the dryness in your throat, the long stretches where there was no applause, only effort. You feel it again. Not the exhaustion, but the resilience. There were mornings when you climbed anyway. Even when the air felt thin. Even when others turned back, you adjusted your pace. You learned to read the terrain. You strengthened your footing. You built endurance not in bursts but in repetition. The memory of those climbs fills your chest now. Not heavy, but steady. It's warm. Gratitude rises, deep and earned, for every misstep that taught you precision, for every closed door that forced you to build your own path, for every late night when discipline outweighed comfort. You remember the weight of your pack in those early stages, how it once felt burdensome. Now you realize it was building your strength all along. A subtle smile spreads across your face. You did not arrive here by accident. The wind brushes past again, stronger this time, as if acknowledging the ground that you've covered. It moves through your hair, across your jaw, down your neck. It's invigorating. You inhale slowly, letting appreciation settle into your muscles. The past is no longer something to push against, it is the foundation beneath you. Let's speed up the breath to 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out. In 3, 2, 1, in, out, 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 in, out, 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 in, out, 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 in, out, 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 in, out, out, out. Keep it going. Nice full expansion of the lungs on the inhale, full collapse of the lungs, pulling the belly in towards the spine on the exhale. Force all of that air out on that exhale. Keep going. You turn your head slightly to the left. Along a nearby ridge, you see figures standing on their own vantage points, some closer, some further along their own climbs. You recognize them immediately. the ones who walked sections beside you. Their presence feels steady and familiar. You remember shared stretches of trail, conversations carried over uneven ground, laughter echoing between cliffs, moments where someone reached out a hand to steady you and moments where you offered yours. The memory of their voices feels warm in your ears. Encouragement when the incline steepened, honesty when you needed clarity, silence when words weren't necessary. You turn to the right. More figures, different terrain, mentors who showed you alternative routes, teammates who carried weight when yours felt too heavy, family who waited patiently at campfires below, believing in your summit even before you could see it. You can almost hear the echo of their belief now, subtle but unwavering. The mountain air carries traces of smoke from distant fires, the scent faint but comforting. It reminds you that no summit is ever solitary. Even when you climbed alone, you were supported by those who shaped you, who challenged you, who sharpened you. Let that gratitude expand through you again, fuller this time. Not dependent, not detached, but just appreciative. You feel it in your chest, spreading outward like warmth from the rising sun. The relationships that strengthened you, the accountability that kept you sharp, the love that grounded you when ambition threatened to overtake balance. You nod gently to yourself, acknowledging them. They are absolutely part of your climb, but you are the one who took each step. Let's speed up the breath one more time to 2 seconds in, 2 seconds out, all through the straw. Our most intense round so far in 3, 2, 1. In, out, out. 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 Keep it going, filling up the lungs as much as you can on the inhale. Get as much air into the body through that straw on the inhale, and then force as much air out as you can on that exhale, pulling the belly in towards the spine. Keep it going. Now you turn forward. The vastness opens. It's breathtaking. Endless ridgelines unfolding into the distance, lit by morning gold. Valleys rich with possibility, trails not yet walked, peaks that rise higher than this one, sharp and inviting against the sky. The air feels different facing forward, it's charged. Excitement sparks low in your core, rising upward through your spine, not anxious but deeply electric. The future is not foggy from here, it's expansive. You can see pathways branching out, projects waiting for execution, conversations waiting for leadership, decisions waiting for clarity. The terrain ahead is not smooth, but it is navigable. You know how to read landscapes now. Your hands press against the rock beneath you again, feeling its firmness. You're capable. You have the stamina. You have the discipline. A pulse of energy moves through your arms, through your chest, through your legs, like sunlight traveling through blood. The rising sun now rests fully above the horizon, casting warmth across your face. It touches your forehead, your shoulders, your hands. You feel stronger sitting here, clearer. There is no rush. The mountain is not going anywhere. The day will unfold exactly as you command it to. You imagine stepping down from this peak later, not hurried, not reactive, but deliberate. Every step placed with intention, every interaction rooted in steadiness. You do not chase the day. You lead it. A quiet confidence settles in your posture. Your breathing remains slow, it's controlled. The coolness of the air blends now with growing warmth from above, contrast, creating balance. The vastness ahead does not intimidate you. It energizes you. Let's start to slow it down. In for 4 and out for 7. In 3, 2, 1. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it going. You remain seated at the summit. The sun climbs higher, bathing everything in radiant light. It pours across your shoulders and down your back, seeping into muscle and bone. The warmth spreads through you, dissolving any lingering tension. You let your body drop. Your eyes close briefly. Light filters through your eyelids in soft amber tones. You feel it saturating you, filling every cell, every fiber. Gratitude moves through you now like a steady current. For the ground beneath you, for the climb behind you, for the people beside you, for the horizon ahead. It all coexists. The breeze continues its gentle movement, cool against sun-warmed skin. The scent of pine remains steady. The distant cry of the hawk echoes once more, sharp, clean and alive. You breathe in slowly, feeling expansion from your abdomen to your collarbones. And you breathe out fully, shoulders lowering, jaw softening. Your heart beats strong and even, not racing, not forcing, but powerful. This is your vantage point before the day begins. From here there is perspective. From here there is choice. From here there is control. Feel the energy coursing through you, not frantic adrenaline, but sustainable power. The kind built from preparation, from resilience, from earned belief. You open your eyes again to the full 360-degree view. Clear, open, yours. The summit does not need to be conquered again. It is already beneath you. And now you carry it with you as you descend into action. You rise slowly to your feet, steady and grounded. The rock beneath your boots feels solid, dependable, and the sunlight rests fully across your face. The day is waiting below, and you're already at the top.